So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your life was DOA. Okay, that's enough. Hello one and all, and welcome back to Create Ball, where the last few videos have been pretty Sir Rakfal III centric. So much so that you might think he and his kin are really my only friends, and I wouldn't blame you. But I have a few other friends, so for this video, I'm telling you guys some stories about my other friends without mentioning Sir Rakfal III at all. Starting now. In all honesty, I'm only making this video because I have a lot of random stories, and this was the only way I could think to bring them all in one video. But let's just get into it. One time I was walking around during recess with some of my friends, and I fell to the ground and started rolling. I don't remember why, but I remember that it was part of a joke, and it was very funny. One of my shoes fell off or something, and Laura picked it up. At this point, I already knew that I was never going to see it again. Sure enough, she didn't give it back and had no intention to. But I didn't mind. It's not like it was the middle of winter and the ground was frozen solid or anything. A few minutes later, she asked me for the other shoe, and I gave it to her. Pretty much what I'm saying is that this was entirely my fault. A little later, I wanted my shoes back, but she wouldn't give me my shoes. Luckily, she was all but willing to give me her shoes. I would describe them, but I have a picture of me wearing them, so I'll just show you that instead. After she took the picture, I took off the shoes and gave them back to her. Partly because I do have a little dignity, but mostly because they were too small. It was at this point that a friend of mine, who we'll call Brainchild, walked up to me and said, "This would make a great video," referring to the fact that at this point, as I experience things in real time, all I'm thinking about is, man, this would make a really good video. Anyway, she eventually gave me back one of my shoes, but I didn't get the other one until the next day. Another time, we were standing in line for lunch, and Brainchild had an idea. Every now and then, someone will have a birthday, so their friends will sing them happy birthday during lunch. Her idea was to start singing the birthday song for no reason and see how many people joined us. I loved the idea, but I figured we would need more people than just the two of us. So I told the plan to 4 other people, but I felt like we needed more, so I called out to one of the tables. "Hey guys, when we start singing, join us." They had no idea what I was talking about, but I felt like they would figure it out when we actually started singing. Either way, it was time to begin. We started singing, and a few of the people from the other table actually did join, but most of them didn't. They just sat there and watched us. Geez guys, I trusted you to complete a simple task, and this is what you do? Unbelievable. Anyway, what was that? 2 stories? What's that? You want more? Well, fine. I'll do one more, just for you guys. So there's this kid in my class who came to the school this year, and his name is Jonathan. But at the beginning of the year, we already had a Jonathan in our class, so we needed to come up with something else. First, we started calling him Sean. Then he said he wanted to be called Pegasus. And before you knew it, he was Sir John Sean Pegasus Carlin Jr. the 18th. The best thing about him is that he wants absolutely nothing to do with us and our tomfoolery, but he's constantly dragged into it anyway. Like, his name. He didn't ask for that. Anyway, do you guys remember me, Caden, Cara, and Crayola? Because I sure do, and so do all of them. So we call ourselves the 4 C's, and whenever we're in the same room, someone says, "Hey look, the 4 C's have been reunited once again!" And then we all give each other high fives. As you can tell, we are very cool. One time, 3 of us were there, but Caden was with his girlfriend or something, so we renamed John Sean Pegasus Carlin Jr. to Cameron until Caden came back. And as we were renaming him, he was just looking at us like, "No. Please stop. Stop talking. No, stop." But we did it anyway. Anyway, that's all I've got for today's episode. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but I've been surprisingly busy for someone who doesn't do anything. This video was supposed to come out last week, but I wasn't happy with the last story, so I had to rewrite it, and re-record it, and reanimate it. Anyway, subscribe if you want to, and until next time, don't die. I'll see you all later.